Sometimes I feel like I just can't move forward. It seems too difficult, it just seems too impossible. I can find all these reasons for why it will never happen, why I will never make it, and why it's just not meant to be. Until I realize something, is that I've been answering the wrong question. I shouldn't be asking myself, why won't I be able to make it? I should be asking myself why I won't be able to make it. Instead, I should be asking, why will I make it? You see, what a lot of people lack of is reasons to succeed. We can all find reasons for why we'll fail. Because it's not the right time, because I don't have money, because I don't have enough whatever. Those are all valid reasons. The problem is, they are all so useless. If you want to make it, you better find reasons for why you'll make it. Okay, so first you should ask yourself, why will I make it? But because that question can be a little bit overwhelming, there are three questions that I ask myself whenever I want to embrace a new project, and I'm not sure if I should or if I will succeed, so is it worth the time? Before I start dwelling in all the negativity and before I start asking myself all the questions that will lead me to give up, I ask these three questions instead. What? Okay, you gotta know what you're gonna do to succeed. Not just the how, but what is your project? What are you trying to do? You have to know it, and I don't mean just know it as in you have a dream, but you have to know exactly what it looks like. That means plan. You must plan, you must write it down, you gotta know the how you're gonna get there, but you gotta be very specific. You know, I talk about this a lot, but make SMART goals. SMART as in specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. Otherwise, it's just a dream, not an idea. Why? Okay, you have to know why you're coming up with a plan, right? Most people cannot explain their ideas. They have an idea for a project, they have a dream, but they can't really justify why that idea is useful, or what's the purpose, or why they even came up with it in the first place. It's just maybe a way to make money? I'm not gonna judge, but it doesn't really motivate me. Why? Start with the why. It gets a lot easier if you do that. Now, the most important factor, at least for me, who benefits? I have to be able to answer this question before I decide to start a new project. Otherwise, I don't really understand why I should be doing it in the first place. So who benefits is my number one question, the most important of all. And if I can't find enough of a convincing answer, I'm not even gonna pursue that project. If the answer is me, I benefit, I gotta call myself out on it. That's not enough of a good reason. So who benefits is the single most important factor and parameter for me to make a decision. But what's the first step when you want to embrace a new project? Make a decision. You see, a decision takes a second. What takes a long time when we all think like it takes a long time to make a decision? No, it doesn't. It just takes a long time for you to convince yourself that you should make that decision. The decision itself, that takes a split second. You see, for me, it's not just relevant that whatever project I embrace today is useful for you tomorrow. For me, it needs to be more relevant than that. It needs to be relevant and useful tomorrow, a year from tomorrow, 10 years from tomorrow, 1,000 years from tomorrow. Some people call that ambitious. I say that's a standard that we all should live by. If everyone starts self-evaluating according to how long their ideas and projects will impact people for, maybe, just maybe, we will actually enjoy life a bit more, and we will have more of a sense of fulfillment and legacy. And that's all I care about, legacy. So you see, when I wrote my book, How Do We Learn?, my only purpose was to write a book that would help students to learn better and learn faster. When I opened the Lisdrum Academy, my sole purpose was to help students to learn better and learn faster. When I'm about to open the Leeds Music Academy, my only purpose is again legacy. You get the point, right? If I'm not helping someone else, I don't see a point in doing anything. Plus, these projects are hard work. So, there's better be a good reason for me to go through all the struggle that it is to run a business, or in my case, businesses. The only reason why I keep doing this is because I must create an everlasting impact. Because I'm a human, I live amongst humans, and I don't believe in only consuming what other people have done for me. I believe that I have to give back. And teaching is what I do. What do you do? Why do you do it? And who will benefit from what you do?